welcome back to the Cable Trash Cast Internet. I'm your host, Occult Tooner, and tonight we're gonna talk about Clone High. I have my guests Alex, and Zodi, and maybe Foil if he comes in. So introduce yourselves, guys. Uh, Alex, you can from top to bottom. So Alex, you can go first.
All right. Um, I am Alex, aka Alex Tooney. Alex likes tunes. I can be found on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. I usually try to stream sim races on various Saturday or every other Saturday whenever I'm doing a series of that. I do video editing for other YouTubers on the side, and every once in a while I may post a little something. And sorry about if my microphone sounds bad. I'm using a headset mic tonight.
I'm Zodiac Clown. And you're telling me to shrimp fried this rice? That's crazy. I don't do anything on the internet. I just exist. I'm in your closet right now. Don't open your door. Look outside your window.
Hi, Alex and Menace.
Yeah, Alex the Menace. I kind of go by that by everywhere you can find. Um, I have a podcast I'm starting soon. Or now actually, yes, right now it's been uploaded. On a different channel than my name, but we can talk about that later, I guess, at the ending. I don't know. Um, Also, hi, it's been a while. I've been on this podcast in
Yeah,
a
welcome back.
year. A
Yeah.
year, I think.
Probably
The gym of this podcast, if you will.
Oh, I'm not that good.
Oh,
Yeah, just send me that link.
Yeah.
You can put it in the podcast chat whenever you can.
Yeah.
But don't forget.
I would say which Pizza Party podcast member I am, but I'd rather not.
as a minefield.
Okay, let's go
It's awful.
to our first topic. Where do you find out about Clone High? So Zodi, you can go. You can go first.
Huh? From Panatin Pixatin, when he used to be good.
Wait,
Yeah.
what are you talking about? He's always been. He's still good.
He's always
still
been like
good.
this.
He's still good to me, damn it.
Still real to me, damn it.
He made a video on it, and I said, hey, that looks pretty good. So I fucking legally acquired it through legal means to watch it legally on my computer.
Legally,
I own him now.
I believe it.
Legally.
Always legally.
I would never view anything illegally.
It's Foil.
I know, right? Wait, you already started already?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to introduce yourself?
I guess I have to. I'm Royal Foil, and I have Instagram, a Redbubble, T Public, and I draw. That is all.
All right. We were at Zodi. So anything else, Zodi? Anything else you want to add?
Nope. Pan Pizza talked about it, and I watched it legally. Asterisk.
Well, in my case, it's the same. So like I saw that Pan Pizza video where he talked about it, and it looked interesting. So I watched it on YouTube where before that 4-hour Clone High video got taken down. I saw it there at least a few times. Foil, where do you find out about Clone High?
And pizza video, and it was on YouTube for a while until it got copyright struck.
What do you mean? You saw it on TV legally like everyone else.
Wait, weren't like the last 5 episodes of the show not shown until years later?
I don't remember.
No, the last episode was played. It just nobody watched it.
Oh.
Dang.
But yeah, that's it.
Surprised it wasn't written off for taxes.
Alex Menace?
Um, everyone has the exact same story, and I kind of do, but also I kind of don't. Mine's like a funny one, kind of. So I mean, I guess technically knowing about the show proper, it was because of Pan's video, but I first actually heard about it through one of John K's blogs.
Oh no,
Oh,
not
Oh.
John.
I didn't know you
Many
were a
years
fan
ago.
of John K. Well,
Look, this
nice
is years
knowing you,
ago when
Alex.
this
Did he talk
this
about how
was-
he would have done it so much better? And also,
was
cartoons
complaining-
are horrible now.
yeah,
I
he was
can't
yeah,
believe-
it was one of his blogs where he was like ranting about because I'm not gonna get into John K and like why I whatever.
Right, that's
but,
a whole thing.
Yeah.
No, but he was ranting about like modern cartoon art styles, and he was like one of the examples or pictures he picked was from Clone High, because like saying like, oh, this like stupid like Cal Arts like Dexter's Lab like Powerpuff Girls
my
like
God.
Cartoon Network bullshit like is like what's ruining like, everything looks like this now. There's no like whatever and blah blah blah, and that's my first impression of Clone High was just like, oh, this like ugly show from MTV or something, and I was like, it looks,
Dang.
even though I
Wait, so
love
who
Dexter.
said that?
Oh wait, I remember
John
that
K.
blog. I remember that
saw
blog.
it.
It was weird that
Oh,
John
John
K.
K. Yeah,
said-
I figured
It was weird that John K. also said subscribe to Terrific Tyreek after that blog. It was weird.
Really?
No.
I
This is
wish.
before- This is that blog is older than.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I think
it was
most of
before
Pan's-
his channel.
It's older than
It
most
was
of Pan's
probably
current
older than
audience.
Tyreek.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, but it's still weird that he would criticize Animaniacs in that show because that's sort of similar.
Because
to
it was
the kind of stuff
successful.
he'd be doing.
No, he's just a hypocritical idiot. But we're not going to get into that. That's
Yeah.
That's
The
for the
point is,
John
that's how I
K.
first-
podcast.
yeah. That's how I first heard of it, was through John K shitting on it, and then eventually Pan properly was like, oh, this is that show that Pan puts clips in his old videos sometimes.
Say what?
Say what?
Say what?
Yeah, I think Say What is like kind of Say What was the first like introduction I had to Clone High technically, but I didn't really know what Clone High was. My first like proper introduction to it was in high school when I was going through my brony phase. There was an animator that did like parodies called Pony High where they just reanimated Clone High scenes with pony characters. And I thought they were funny, but I just didn't know where they were from until like I heard someone mention Clone High at some point. I think it was mentioned on the podcast. I think I was like, oh yeah, that's so that's what those skits are from. I should look it up sometime and watch it. And I watched it, and it was funny. And I'm not going to say I did watch it legally, but let's just say I had to kiss some cartoons to do it. Wink, wink.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're a good kisser.
Yeah. I convinced the president of cartoons to give me legal copies.
Wait, you kissed Obama?
Yeah, I kissed our cartoon president.
Oh, Trump. Got
Oh
it.
my god!
He said, "Fine, I'll take them out of the vault just for you."
You spite.
Okay, I have episode 1 through 3 of Clone High on this USB.
The rest you're gonna have to get on your own. I can't give you everything.
So I got episode 4 through 5 on this
Feds are already
bird
on my back. I can't get. I shouldn't be giving you this much.
and then the rest of the episodes are on these floppy disks. There's about 30 of them.
Floppy disk.
Don't copy that floppy.
Oh, for the kids out there, the floppy disk is that little symbol that shows up when you save your game.
People
The more
say
you know.
games now.
San
Supposed to
Andreas.
autosave.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
You've exposed yourself.
Oh man, not again!
Congratulations.
Not again! I can't have another court case on me.
Yet
Bad Zuli.
I can't have another case on me. My lawyer isn't out of prison yet.
All right.
Next.
Next topic. What's your favorite moments of your favorite and least favorite moments of Clone High? Alex, you go first.
I would say. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you, Alex. I'm used to me being
Okay.
the first one here.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
mind.
Okay. I guess least favorite moment. Obviously, like choosing to end on a cliffhanger is both funny and not at the same time. Because like it was, because it is kind of depressing that like they chose to end it on a cliffhanger in an attempt to like hook more people, but in a way, it's also kind of funny because that's just where the show ended. And every single it kind of like it does kind of like help in a way because Clone High is always a big running joke is that like every episode is a super special episode.
Yeah,
On the next super special,
very special episode.
Of
What?
Very
Clone
special
High.
episode of Clone High.
When will shows learn to just not end in a cliffhanger?
When companies tell them they're getting canceled beforehand.
Yeah. And it is quite as far as like favorites, I can't think of anything in particular or what my favorite gags are. I know one of my favorite gags is any point that reminds me of like parody movies like The Naked Gun that feel like they come straight out of a movie like a Zucker Brothers movie like Airplane or something. I love the gag where just like, you know what really hurts, Joan? This nail I just stepped on. It's the actors like really commit to like the teen drama style, and I love the needle drops that come in for like these super melodramatic songs while the goofiest shit imaginable happens.
Plastic bag, plastic bag, plastic bag.
Bag.
Stop you!
Rip Ponce Leon.
But this new diet's liquid and dulling to the senses.
And then while that's going on, it's just like, get off of my dinghy, not you.
Yeah. Oh, it's the sound of a vulnerable teenage girl.
Yo, Wes, allow me to draw you off with my pants.
Nothing bad ever happens in every day.
It's when he sees
You've
Joan.
been seeming sus lately.
Joan sneaks is wearing like the mustache and like sneaks into like the boys basketball team and like tries to hit on her and he's like, I'm just gonna walk away and just, like walk away and awkwardly.
What's your hurry? Put some in that sentence.
Or it's like when he falls through like the trap door. He's like She's like squeeze in R as he's falling.
Or was it just like it's like it's true, man. Numbers don't lie. And then like a number 2 goes running by. It's like number 5.
I'm the number 5.
It's so like that feels like one of those jokes that they just like came up with off the top of their head while they were like drunk or tired, and for somehow it just stayed in.
It's one of those. It's one of those unexpected jokes that would make you groan.
Yeah.
If you like saw it on like a family circus strip, you'd groan at it, but because it's like in the show and you don't expect it.
Yeah, it's so like out of left field from like because the whole idea is like, oh, it's supposed to be a teen drama.
It's just funny because it's just the absurdity of how it works out. It's like it's like the same thing with the school mascot that just like gets set free and he just fucking murders everything in sight.
It's just a genetic monster instead of a person.
Yeah, he like unzips like the zipper and like his guts come out.
Candy.
Candy.
I don't know.
I like
the
Geshy.
topic.
Alex, yeah. Other Alex, the favorite and least favorite moments.
Least favorite. Well, I don't know. Least favorite is probably just has to be anytime JFK does anything, because he's probably my favorite character in this. He's just really hilarious. Like even when he's just standing his like stupid pose where he has like his hands out like that and like they're like all like bent and like his ass is sticking out and he has that like smile on his face. It's like the Peter Griffin like stock image pose. Like it's just funny by itself. It's favorite moments. I don't know, stuff like that. For JFK's just doing something. For Gandhi's like weird, like stupid things that he does. I don't know. Favorite moments. It's hard. But least favorite. This is like the what the show's built on. So I don't know if this is like a hot take, but my least favorite is just fucking Lincoln's just being an idiot for like
13 episodes.
13 episodes. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, and Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like
Like
him
the
being
joke, the
completely.
joke stops being funny after a while.
It's funny at first, and then by the last few episodes, it's just kind of like, God, you're such a spineless idiot. Like you don't stick up for your friends. You
Yeah.
don't have any principles or morals. You're
That,
just like you're just easily manipulated. It's like you're like annoying. Things
that
might
I
reminds
guess
me
what
of
I'm saying is I admire her
least-
commitment to community
These are-
service.
He's
that reminds
funny,
me of
but he's my least favorite.
Yeah.
that reminds me of an animation I saw by Red is Dead, where it's Clone High in 20 seconds, and it's just Joan being like, "Abe, I want you," and then Abe is like, "Hold on, Cleo," and just JFK and Cleo are dead, just having the most gruesome sex in the world. And he goes
Gruesome.
back to Joan, and then he looks back at
Gruesome.
Joan.
It's
and he's
the
like,
most violent, gruesome.
I'm inside you. And he just looks back at Joe. He looks back at Joe, and he's like, "Okay, what were you saying, Joe?" I love that videos. That video has to go in the links.
Who
Yeah,
animated
he
it?
was like,
It sounds like a
Red-
rigmarole video.
Red is Dead animated it.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever seen a clip where like Gandhi's like, "Joan, you're so stupid. Wait a minute, where's my cock?"
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, but I think that's it for now. We can go in depth later about other
Yeah.
stuff.
Foil.
yeah. So when Alex the Menace mentioned, the arm pose, I don't know why, but I just love that dumb pose that everyone does. They just lift their arms up.
Oh yeah, with
I
the
was gonna mention
dramatically.
The dramatic arm close where they're crying and screaming.
And then, what else? I think my favorite episode would probably be. I mean, I know it's kind of hard to just pick one, but this is one that kind of stuck out to me was the ADHD one. Tom
Yeah.
Green.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
I think it's-
yeah.
Classic.
yeah. It's back. It's back.
And Tom
I
Green
thought it was
voicing
Tom Green.
himself,
I live in Hollywood. Thank you.
and
Yeah,
he's
'cause,
got that
like,
book.
the fact that I'm like ADHD and ADD,
It's hyper
It's like-
ADHD. It's hyperactive cousin.
It's,
right? It's
It's-
hard.
it's like they
It's like-
really see me.
Yeah, he's like giving out an inspirational speech. Then he just goes book.
Potato chips. It's a Ferris wheel. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here is plastic bag, plastic bag, plastic bag.
It's the same voice clip.
It's just really funny. I remember first off, I remember they
It is
posted
the
the
same. They
podcast.
just looped it.
First
Yeah.
started through the podcast that Pan did, and I thought it was just an edit because he sometimes puts random clips into his podcast of like whatever he's talking about, or even if it has nothing to do with what he's talking about, just put it in there.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first heard that, I thought it was just Pan's Pan just editing the audio to repeat, and then when I watched the episode, it's like, oh, it's literally just looping that
I love it.
like a robot or something.
As we all know,
Yeah,
Tom Green is a robot.
Too bad.
A little
Yeah,
robot.
speaking of bag, it was like that one episode where it's like that one character Ponzi or something.
Once de Leon.
Ponce de Leon.
That Ponce de
Pondy,
Leon's like
yeah,
my best
Pondy.
friend.
A clone dies tonight.
He
You
just
know,
fucking
memorable-
tries in the
he-
most
I don't know how you can forget
way possible.
Foil. It's kind of messed up that you forgot his name. He's been there since episode 1, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been there since the pilot. He's been there since episode 14.
Just like how in South Park his name has always been Tolkien.
Yeah,
I mean, that's another topic, but dang, bro.
Tolkien. The episode.
We always wanted to name him after J.R.R. Tolkien, but we just went with Tolkien. His name has always been that.
This character confuses me.
Do you
'cause I was like
know-
thinking he's just a parody of like James Dean, but then they call him like the Fonzie, and they say he died in the 1700s. It's just a bunch of nonsensical like things put together. It's like,
Ponce de
or
Leon.
it's like he wears MC Hammer pants. It's just
Yeah.
oh yeah, the MC Hammer joke where like principal. Why am I forgetting his name? Wesley.
Scudsworth.
Scott.
Scudsworth. I almost call him
Principal
Farnsworth.
Scudworth.
But yeah, Principal Scudworth. He's like
Because we're-
buys just a bunch of stuff and he tricks out like like the whole place was gold and whatever. And it's like I watched 2/3 of MC Hammer's behind the music. It's like
I like that.
it's just a really funny detail. Like, just like I didn't watch this either, the ending of what happens to him, but like nothing can happen wrong. It's like stupid stuff like that. It's really
Money
funny.
never runs out.
Yeah.
Bling,
Yeah,
bling.
yeah, Scudsworth, Mr. Bean, JFK, definitely and Gandhi too, the best characters of the show.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I said JFK. Oh, I completely forgot. Yeah, I mean, I can't talk. Scudsworth. His robot that. I'm forgetting names right now. His robot butler.
Mr. Butlertron.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
Mr.
well, that's
Butler.
yeah. I'm forgetting names right now. Yeah. Scudsworth and Mr. Butlertron and JFK are like my favorite characters. So anytime they're doing anything, it's really funny. Especially I don't know.
Wesley.
Yeah,
I do.
Wesley.
Wesley. Oh yeah, it's like the first episode where he's like confessing to him at the beginning. It's like Joan or something, or someone's like they sneak into the party, all the high schoolers as like teenagers, and like she's like venting to him and like hugs him, and he's like looks around, it's like Wesley.
He says, "You're sus."
Wesley.
You're telling me
hold-
a shrimp fried this rice? Wesley.
I saw him vent.
can talk in multiple.
Wesley.
It's like I can hold complicated conversations and talk in two intonations.
Maybe you should tell Abe how you really feel.
So funny. These are favorite characters.
Good.
They're so funny.
Oh, wait.
Religion is for fools and liberals. Just like,
I
it's
was
just
just
funny
like-
imagine
Or just like selling out. Why, that would be as foolish as buying new brakes from anywhere but Midas.
yeah, I didn't get that joke, and then they hold on that joke for a while. I was like, is that a reference? To
Oh god,
something that,
it just freeze frames for like a solid second.
yeah, because it's like trying to like get it. It's like, no, I don't get it at all.
Anyway,
Too bad, we're gonna stew in it.
hey Foil, any least favorite moments? Well,
Well,
you there? You there, buddy?
looks like in this very special episode of the Cable Trash Cast, someone died.
Someone died.
Foil, please come back to me.
Foil.
Oh no, he was frozen. Spoiler.
I
Carbonite.
guess I
He
just
says,
wait,
"But
wait.
Joan, I love."
I guess I just want to myself like the favorite moments is I like
He'll be back
the-
when he's done flipping the pool.
Oh,
It's so hard to pick because like every moment is pretty good, but I do like the raisins episode and the
Yes.
and the short movie episode.
Yeah, this short movie one.
that fucking movie Joan made that's like fucking artsy and shit, and
So-
no one gets it, and then some fucker is like,
The-
Joan likes Abe.
But
That was Freud.
Freud, yeah.
That was good.
Oh, it's so obvious. John likes Abe's. John like Abe.
That was good.
I like the little random characters. Like is it a Genghis Khan? Right? That's like the
Yeah,
big dumb-
Genghis
Yeah.
Khan.
the-
The
the
fucking
sh-
the
the
dude who
shower joke's really funny when Joan sneaks in as one of the boys.
It's just like the
And
sound
she
of
like laughs at
stone.
Napoleon. Yeah, she's laughing at Napoleon. Yeah, it's just the sound of stone. It's just mindlessly walking.
Like dragging across the floor.
yeah,
That's
so
that's
funny.
good sound design.
it is. It
It's
was so
excellent.
funny. It was like,
Reminds me of that joke from basketball.
I haven't seen basketball.
You talking about that
but I-
steamer
Oh,
in the
basketball is
shower?
great.
Yeah, in the shower. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Foil, you're back.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's something to do.
And on
Uh,
this very special episode of the Cable Trash Cast, someone
you
comes
guys
back
see the
to life.
pool? He flipped the bitch.
Did you see the pool? They flipped the bitch.
So, those
Where
lovable
are my-
scamps, they're rioting at a college level.
Where are my big Jesus gonna say that?
uh,
Didn't they win though? There was
yes,
no reason for them to
they
riot.
did win. They were flipping the pool by celebrating.
Hold on now. Did you mean to say they flipped the bitch?
They flipped the bitch. Foil, the least favorite moments.
Oh, yeah, right. Goddamn. Okay. What was it? Oh yeah, it was about I mean, I know it comes with teen drama shows, but it's the sexualization of high schoolers and cartoons. Uh,
You can say it, Cleo.
Cleo.
yeah, basically Cleo. Like her
Cleo's
entire
Yeah,
character just
Cleovich.
about.
to stroke
Brat.
my shit.
Brat.
Who doesn't stroke their shit to Cleo? Come on.
Her ass is built like the space shuttle.
Oh, you can't
My
say that.
abs are so ripped you can grate cheese on them.
Silky
Who doesn't love
smooth,
Cleo?
silky
She
smooth
has.
skin.
Who doesn't love Cleo? Her breasts are like PS1 Laura Croft.
Well, no, the Laura Croft, you go for a motorboat, you'll poke your eyes out. They're so polygonal and pointy.
That bring back pointy boobs in video games.
In real life.
In real life.
In real life. No more this round shit. Put some geometry on that shit.
I feel like that would be a thing. They would like make low poly lingerie as like a gimmick thing.
I think someone would feel like they're having a stroke if they saw that.
I mean,
They'd be like,
there was
"There."
that one fashion show where they made like upside down dresses and stuff, like good dresses that look like they're glitching into people. I feel like they would make low poly clothing.
Yeah, but fashion is weird. Remember, CeeLo Green went to like an award show dressed up like Golden Priest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was a golden. He dressed up as an Oscar man.
People said he dressed up like the bronze kneecap.
It was the Oscars.
He was the
bronze
bronze kneecap. I don't know. The best red carpet was when Heidi Klum dressed up as a worm for Halloween.
A worm?
Yeah, she dressed up as like a photorealistic worm, and she's just like lying on the ground. He's just like, "Hey Heidi, how are you?" She goes, "I'm just worming around."
They say, "Hey, hey Heidi, what's your costume from?" "Oh, Worm Odyssey."
Worm Odyssey, the best game ever made.
Performer Jim.
Let me see, Heidi Worm. I'll put that in the podcast chat.
Will you love me if I was a worm?
Yeah. I mean, Heidi Klum as a worm is still Heidi Klum.
Okay, so least favorite moments. I can't really think of anything because I genuinely like most of the moments.
My God. Sorry.
Yeah, Heidi Klum worm sounds like it would be a clone High joke. They attempted to clone Heidi, but they accidentally fused her DNA with a worm.
They should have done a Tupac and Biggie clone.
Pull, they get them mixed.
Yeah, only if they were dead though. Obviously, they're still alive.
Yeah.
Oh right. How could I forget?
That would be a good twist though, because they're mixed together to make one person. He's self-loathing. Biggie Pac.
Biggie Poke.
Tupac.
Too Biggie.
The notorious Pac.
Too biggie for you.
Yeah, I can't
Too
think.
big.
I can't think of a least favorite moment. Shit, I'll just pass on to Zoli. Zoli,
Yo, yeah. What's up?
favorite and least favorite moments.
Did you see the pool? They flipped the bitch. What else?
After all, they won a cross-country duel meet.
Yeah, they had a Duel Masters, a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. So they had to celebrate. They had to riot.
Yeah, and he didn't even scuff his loafers.
I like that episode, the deaf episode, just because JFK had this wholesome, gay relationship with Ponce de Leon. They had the janitor from Scrubs, which, by the way,
oh yeah,
I mean, that was funny. It's
Yeah.
like I need to clean up something, and it's like, but I'm doing a sermon for my son or whatever. And it's like eulogy. It's like, yes, but you can do that. You can do this first. Like, Okay.
Okay.
This is such an
Yeah,
asshole
they
thing.
just
I don't
treat
care
him
if
so
you.
badly. Which, by the way, y'all should do a cable trash on Scrubs. I watch that like once a year.
Oh, that's
What,
so
the whole
long
show?
though.
Well, no, like season 1.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Season 1? Yeah.
Yeah.
We do season 1 and season 9 and see what went wrong.
God,
No, we're not going to talk about season 9. Not the college years. Not the Scrubs babies. But there's also I also appreciate that even though they're caricatures of like famous people, they're still like oddly accurate. Like Mariah Carey, no Mariah Carey, no. How the fuck do you say her name? I'm
Mariah
Hispanic. I
Carey?
can't say her name. No, the one that's deformed because the historical figure.
Marie Curie.
Marie Curie.
Yeah, Marie Curie. She did stuff with like nuclear shit, and so her clone was deformed because
Oh,
obviously
yeah, her DNA is mutated. Oh, I didn't even realize that.
I didn't know who
Yeah.
that was at all. So it's just kind of like I don't know what.
I thought
like,
I
her
mixed
gimmick.
up. I thought Marie Curie was a geneticist. I forgot she was a nuclear scientist.
Yeah, she was a nuclear scientist, but that was back when they didn't know nuclear stuff was bad. So she was just like grabbing it barehanded and like mixing her tea with like uranium sticks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like
She
an
was just
alpha
going
male.
nuts.
She was a girl boss.
Yeah, she had cancer like a girl boss.
She heated up her coffee with the demon core.
Oh hell no!
Oh hell no!
My horny ass could not be left alone with the demon core. Oh god.
Oh god, oh god.
Well, yeah, no, fucking. I also appreciate that whenever they had like a celebrity guest, it would be like the actual celebrity. Like they got Marilyn Manson to sing a song about how you should eat greens
And subsidize the cattle industry.
Jack Blacks.
Well,
Yeah.
Jack Black didn't play himself. I think he just played that raisin.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
the
that's what you mean.
pusher.
Yeah, or Mandy. You mean like okay, then Mandy Moore,
Yeah.
where she plays herself but not really.
You look like Mandy Moore. I'm
Yeah.
not Mandy Moore.
And then is that when they had that fucking Christmas special? That wasn't really a Christmas
Yeah,
special.
the Snowflake Day special.
Yeah. What is it? The Dradelstein
Dreidel.
Kwanzaa.
Arr!
And,
We gotta get those spices.
and also the weird parents, like fucking JFK is like, I love banging chicks. I have 2 gay dads.
That's the one where he thinks he's gay because of Joan, and then it's like he's like, what show are they watching? Grey's Anatomy. or
Will
something
and
like
Grace.
that? Will and Grace, and he sits down and like laughs at one thing. It's like, ha.
Well, it's so funny because he'll call somebody a homo, and then he'll come back to his gay dads and be like, I love you, gay dads.
Isn't that basically the
Joan-
quartering?
And Joan has I think his name was, I want to say his name's
I want to meet the
Skip.
quarterings 2 gay dads.
I don't remember who Joan's guardian is called, but that blind black guy who's like,
Blind guy.
"Ah."
His jokes are. I don't know. The joke is just he's blind.
I may be
Like,
blind.
I may be blind.
You know
But-
me, I'm Toots. I do like where he's just like, he starts talking like he's gonna go on this really big speech, and then he's like, I realize this is not where I'm supposed to be, so I'm gonna leave now.
But the best joke, in my opinion, is the fact that Jesus is there, which isn't accurate in any way. There's no way he should be there. But it's like, hey
With that
man,
nail gun, Jesus.
hey man, you could talk to God. Ask him who's gonna win the Latin Grammys. Wait, no, don't tell me. It's
Yeah, is
Shakira.
it Ricky Martin? It's Ricky Martin, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what it is. It's Ricky Martin, right? Just he's like from the Middle East. He should be a Mexican. Makes no sense.
It's just because of Jesus. That's the joke.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So great.
Jesus.
Well, and I guess my least. I'm trying to think of my least favorite moment right now. It's gonna come to. I kind of don't like. I know that's the joke of that episode, but I kind of don't like the fucking them when Abe was like being all extreme and shit. It was kind of annoying, actually.
Extreme? Which one?
The extreme blue.
I think it's the second episode where he's like doing all these extreme stunts to become president.
Oh yeah,
that's the one with the product, right? That
and he
like,
has like the
Yeah.
CG character.
yeah,
Yeah. Specifically,
Oh, yeah, I had one
the
of my favorite lines ever.
Gandhi just like is malnourished. He's just been eating pancake mix and blue paint for a whole week.
Yeah.
We just randomly see him, and he's just like looks really terrible.
Just like an
yeah,
obese Smurf.
he looks like then the dog comes in. He's like, look, that dog's licking that Smurf.
Yeah, it's like he looks like those images of like the guy that drank colloidal silver until his skin turned blue.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, I don't know what that is, but I don't want.
It was like it's some kind of like
It was like
medicine
in
that
that
like
same episode.
Yeah, I think
Uh-huh.
that's about it for me.
yeah, look, he drank too much colloidal silver.
Oh
Oh.
my god,
It's the blue man.
Gandhi!
So yeah, you too can be blue.
I don't want to be blue. Put that away.
Blue.
Get that
da-ba-dee-ba-da-ba.
Da-da-da-da-da.
That's what happens when you go to an all carnivore diet.
We don't talk about carnivore
Yeah, I
diets
forgot
because
it was
there's
like in
people
that same episode.
go on.
Go on for you.
Oh, sorry. In that same episode, it was like that one black guy. It was like, I have low self-esteem.
Oh yeah,
So me to hype
yeah,
more.
yeah. I was low self-esteem. So my dad doesn't talk to me anymore. Yeah.
Wait, Foil, can you do me a favor? Can you say, now I may be blind?
Oh.
Full stop.
Blind.
Yeah, no, you do a good one. You do a very good one.
Thanks.
Hashtag I'm not
That good call. That'll save you.
Yeah. Until I remove
That
it.
is-
Until I remove that clip out of the podcast.
Yeah, until you bleep that so it sounds like I said something worse.
Yeah. I'm not.
Now you gotta bleep it so nobody will know what I said. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit for a joke.
Hashtag cancel Zodi. Hashtag.
Hashtag Zodi is every party. Hashtag.
Hashtag warfare.
Hashtag fire Davis Hasselhoff.
Hashtag free Justin Royal. Free my
Then you gotta do
man.
like hashtag Luna or hashtag Blackpink or something, and then K-pop stands will pick it up.
Hashtag bring back pony.mob.
Come on, Hot Diggity Demon. Bring back your masterpiece.
Come on,
Master
Hot Diggity Demon.
Master Penis.
You don't understand that episode, that cartoon where Spike is playing with a tech deck. Peak humor. Come on now.
Hey, next topic. Do you think it holds up well today in today's standards?
Yes. Oh, sorry.
So Zodi, you can go first.
Yes and no. So I think the humor holds up pretty well. It's funny. You can fucking put on any episode and get a good laugh, even if you've seen it before. But it can also be dated and a little problematic. Let's be honest. A little I mean, JFK. I'm pretty sure he says like homo, even though he's got like 2 gay dads and shit.
But it's okay because he's got 2 gay dads. He clarifies it several times. That makes it okay.
He loves his 2 gay dads.
You can say as many horrible things as you want, as long as you say as long as you say I'm really, really sorry, it's okay.
But also like just the depiction of like the mentally Gandhi isn't not Gandhi, fucking Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan?
It's gone, yeah.
Yeah. And they have them like in a trailer surrounded by like crocodiles and shit. Which is
Oh
funny.
yeah, wasn't that they opened up the special ed division and it's just surrounded by a moat?
Yeah, they're in a trailer with a moat and like a fucking fence with like crocodiles and electricity and shit. It's like that's funny, but also nowadays that'd be problematic. Somebody on fucking TikTok would be crying, pissing their pants, maybe shitting.
I do like the one where he's like, I'm surprised she didn't electrify the waters. Like, nah, she said it would hurt the piranhas.
But like, yeah, it's you just got to take it with a grain of salt. We're gonna be like, okay, this was made in the 2000s for an adult audience, so I can understand that those jokes might be okay then. But like, it makes me wonder how that revival's gonna be for modern sensibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
first episode was about. I've seen bits and pieces of it, of the one that leaked, but apparently it's about quote unquote cancel culture.
oh no,
Which, by
Apparently
the
so.
way, cancel culture, as most people describe it, does not exist. It's just consequences for actions.
that reminds me of a good. And I guess I gotta link this clip. But there's like a clip of XQC the streamer going, "You're not canceled. You're a criminal. You're going to jail."
Exactly. I love that. I love that clip.
You're a fucking criminal. It's such a
Yeah.
good clip.
I mean, just straight up.
It's
Alright.
true.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Also, you gotta be like, take the tropes with a grain of salt as well, because it was made to make fun of fucking teen dramas at the time, because MTV was all about teen dramas, which is probably why that show failed, because they were making fun of the people who watched the channel.
Granted, it was made for Teletoon first, and then I think it was Viacom got the rights to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
we're putting it
retro-
on MTV.
That
That
being
seems
said,
about right.
it retroactively made Clone High a lot funnier in the US because it would immediately follow teen dramas with a teen drama parody.
Yeah, it would follow Degrassi, where Drake is riding around on a wheelchair.
Started from
Riding
the
around on
bottom.
a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom. Now we're here.
Somebody remembers.
Drake is my
Anyway,
favorite lesbian.
I'm shut the fuck up. I'm giving the talking stick to Tuner now. Here, Tuner.
Oh, you a lesbian? Me too.
Me too. So I agree with you. Just I think it can hold up. It's just the humor we're just gonna change. Just all the pop culture references will adjust to the new pop culture references, whatever that would
Take
be. Because
those kids out of that boat.
I don't think the teen dramas are that popular. Well, I guess you can make fun of like Riverdale or something.
Yeah, no, honestly, unironically, if you remade Clone High, kept everything the same except it was live action, put it on the CW, people would eat that shit up.
Hey, now don't be
Unironically.
that shit is amazing.
Uh-huh.
For the wrong reason.
It's too funny and smart for that.
Also true, but it's great. It's Riverdale is entertaining because it definitely knows what it is.
Riverdale is entertaining because there's been 15 serial killers, 3 demons, 20 fucking monsters, 16 cults, and fucking Jughead.
Part of me wishes the Powerpuff Girls pilot did actually get made, the original one, because it would have been so awful that it would have been at least been fun.
And the Archie gang got superpowers at one point.
It does.
Yeah. Oh, I know this is off topic, but man, I gotta talk about that episode where fucking there's a disease that's killing women, and at the end of the episode they fucking quarantine everybody, and then the next episode they're like, so anyway, they found a cure for the disease and everything's back to normal.
So good. I love it. That's like One Piece, how they cut out an episode of Nami getting sick, but in the next episode they say, "Oh no, she's got Grand Line fever."
That's like, no, that would be like a Clone High bit. They'd probably do something
That
like
would
that.
be. Yeah, it's like that would be in one of their very special episodes. A disease kills off Joan, and Abe gets a home loan.
Come back for part 2 where we'll see what will happen. And then part 2 comes in, it's like, everything's better now.
Everything's better now.
And then Dave would be like, wow, I can't believe we all survived that disease.
Man, that was a rough weekend.
I'll just pass the talking stick to Foil. Foil, what do you think?
Well,
I made you
got
blind.
this question based off. Shut up. He's, but nah, it's like when Chungus was mentioning about how it's like since it's kind of it has a lot of 2000s pop culture and may or may not work in a reboot because they had to change it up a little bit and then like what Tuner said is probably gonna have to change it up to maybe relate to Riverdale or something like that. It's like even though like the humor and stuff in Clone High does hold up for the most part, it's just that you know
Oh,
I
what's
don't think
that?
it'll probably work now
What was that
by
background
itself.
noise?
That's a.
Told you not to talk about that.
I'm so sorry. Can you bleep that out? Yep.
Just bleep
I'll,
the
I'll,
entire
edit,
thing
Yeah.
I'll edit the podcast for free and bleep everything I say. On a very specially edited episode of Cable Chat.
Zodi says the M word 50 times.
up.
Let's put up the counter.
Let's put up the. Every time he says it, just things. The
Yeah, we'll do like
No,
we'll do the
'cause
South
then you
Park.
could then you could just fucking bleep out random shit I say.
It's fine.
You
Just
can-
don't say any words beginning with the letter N. You'll be fine.
Oh,
Uh,
trying to be canceled, huh?
anyway, Foil, continue on with what you were saying.
Notice how
Yeah.
excited you are about the new Clone High.
I don't know about that. I mean, it just depends on how the rest of the episodes turn out. But that's probably not the best first episode, like returning episode.
Right.
I mean, it is unfinished, but we'll see. I guess.
Yeah. I have faith in I have faith that because I'm sure they've had a lot of stuff from Clone High on the back burner for years that they will finally be able to do now.
Right.
Or maybe they won't, and like there's so much that they wanted to do that just wouldn't be as funny today. Who knows?
I hope Gandhi shows up in the first episode, but like a satellite laser eviscerates him immediately to explain why he's no longer in the show.
Yeah. Just gone. Oh,
It could be like in Phineas and Ferb, where Dr. Doofenshmirtz contraptions always like get rid of their inventions, except it could be Scudworth bumping into a button and then just a laser eviscerates.
Or better yet, just say like sorry Gandhi, you're not actually a clone. And this like maybe there could be a whole thing is like a fake oh he's not, but we still accept you at the end. Like
Well,
that
remember
whole meme.
the plot twist was supposed to be
Well, I
supposed to
guess
be a
he's
clone
like
of that
Gary
Gary
Coleman.
Coleman.
yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite boss in Postal.
Sweet.
Hey, sign my petition.
Anyway,
Hi there.
You
Would you
can
like
cut
to
the
sign my
man's head off.
petition?
You can kill him in that game. I don't know why they did that.
Because
you
why
can do
would
anything.
you can kill him or you can't?
You
I said,
so
why
actually
can't you
you don't have to kill him in the game. In fact,
All I
not
know
many
is that
people
like
know.
the second you try to kill him, he pulls out like a super strong weapon and attacks you.
No, he pulls out like a
Yeah,
regular
I
gun.
mean, I
He's
know you
really
don't have
strong.
to kill him, but at the same time, it's the fact that you can kill him is crazy. Yeah,
So
finished.
like you can go through the entire game without killing anybody, which is amazing because
Yeah.
nobody does it.
Exactly. That's the beauty of it. They say like, oh no, it's a super violent game. It's like you don't have to kill anyone.
You could just wait in line and get the milk.
Yeah.
Exactly. What's wrong? Do you think you're not capable of being a good citizen?
All you had to do is do the task.
Exactly.
That's not like in the original. Well, yeah, you do kill people in the original Postal, but
In the original poster, you're committing a mass shooting, so I wouldn't talk about
No,
that
you-
game.
Oh no, not the
Wait.
original. Postal 2 in
Where
specific.
are we? I'm so confused.
Well, let's
Uh,
go.
Oh yeah, Alex Venice, you can go down.
Take the talking stick right now. Take it out of my hands.
Oh, you guys completely went off topic. What were we talking about?
Do you think Do you think Clone High holds up in today's standards?
Oh yes. Yes, minus like some jokes like I mentioned, like the joke about her dad, Chone's step foster dad is just like joke is just he's blind. I think really that or just JFK being kind of not JFK like Gandhi's like joke just being like a sex pest basically, which I think could be really funny though. Sometimes like the first episode was just saying boobs, like breasts or something or whatever.
Also,
Or when
don't forget the
Theo's
jokes towards
You got
the
taller. You
Cleopatra's
got a
alone.
pair of boobs.
Cleopatra's like left alone at the prom, and he just walks in Stilton like a top hat and a pink beard. It's like, go away, Gandhi. Made me laugh so hard because he just wasn't. He just comes in with the Stilton all happy looking, like really quickly, like.
Yeah.
My time to shine.
Good.
But I don't know. I think it holds up really well. I mean, except some like minor little jokes, but I think it's comedy and whatever. Like to modern audiences, like what it is, like a million jokes a minute. Like and references and whatever. I think it holds up pretty well.
Yeah, for the most part, a lot of like the at least from like it's been a while since I've seen the whole show, but from what's fresh in my memory, a lot of it feels very like tongue in cheek, where it's not coming from a place of like genuine hatred or anything. It's just being nonsensical, and every time a joke like that is made, it's usually to like emphasize someone being a horrible person, and the writers know that it's messed up.
True.
That's
Yeah,
like the greatest show ever, Family Guy, where it seems like those
Hey,
certain
now.
cats where it seems like they really truly hate the celebrity that they're.
Hey, now,
Yeah.
do not say that. Do you not know that we need a Family Guy? Because it seems today
Yeah, we're lucky. There's a Family Guy.
that there's violence and sex on TV, and we need someone with all those.
Honestly,
good old
Family
values.
Guy is honestly at its best when it's when it isn't being mean spirited, which isn't very often.
Johnny Two Cellos actually did a pretty good video on like the first season of Family Guy. Shout out to Johnny Two Cellos. I love you, baby. Answer my text.
He said movies are garbage, but sure.
Who said movies are garbage?
His taste in movies are garbage.
Oh,
sucks.
His taste in movies.
Seth MacFarlane has a letterboxd.
No, I'm talking about Johnny Two Cellos.
Oh, okay. That'd be really funny if Seth MacFarlane had a letterboxd.
And the top of his list is just Ted 2.
He hates Spider-Man 3.
And Flash Gordon.
He hates Spider-Man 3. He's dead to me.
I would love it if like Flash Gordon was. It'd be funny if Flash Gordon was ranked higher than Ted.
What about 1,000? What was it? A million ways?
1,000 Ways to Die in the West.
That was just for
dying the guy.
That was just for money. No way, that was a passion project.
No, it was a passion project. A passion for money.
I mean, man, I remember like thinking Million Ways to Die in the West is going to be the funniest movie ever while I sat on my Wii U playing Mario Kart 8.
I wanted to see that movie really badly when it was coming out. It's like, whoa, it's the family. The family
dude.
Whoa. And I love Seth MacFarlane. I was like, no, it's the family guy.
A Million Ways to Die in the West. A Million Ways to Die in the West is an SNL skit type of movie where it would work really well if it was just a trailer with the best bits in it.
The only joke I remember from the trailer, I haven't seen this in so long, but when it's coming in, the only joke I remember is that someone farts and then it cuts away to like a title or something in the trailer. Presumably the guy who farted is like, that came out of my penis.
That's a good joke. I should see this movie now.
There was one funny spoilers, I guess, for A Million Ways to Die in the West. When he defeats the bad guy, he shoots him with like a bullet with poison on it, and as he like starts to die, he starts to monologue. He goes like, there's a million ways to die in the West. You could be killed by a rattlesnake. You could die of dehydration. Hey, you don't have to keep doing your monologue. He's dead.
Oh, he died.
Oh, that was kind of funny.
Let's go watch it right now.
Yeah, next Cable Trash Cast on a very special episode of Cable Trash Cast.
It's the Seth MacFarlane triple feature.
Okay.
And we watched
Uh,
Neil Patrick Harris shit in the hat.
yeah,
Isn't that great?
for 2 hours straight. Anyway, Alex too. Do you think Kong Hai holds up for in today's standards?
I would say that it still holds up. Like silly humor, I feel isn't really going to go out of style. The pop culture references are a bit strange, but at the same way, it feels like it kind of has like that time capsule quality to it, where it's so in your face with some of its cameos that it's charming, or with some of its pop culture references, it feels very emblematic of teen dramas at the time. Like it's something that people will I think people will want to continue to revisit for the vibe that it has. And it doesn't really feel, and it works really well because it isn't trying to be something of its day, it's making fun of it, and I feel like that makes it a lot more that helps it endure a lot more over the years, instead of trying to be like a genuine thing.
Yeah, I get you.
Like you could hypothetically go back to watch a teen drama if but it just wouldn't be the same as something like Clone High, where it's putting effort into more than just being a quote unquote teen drama, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Ooh.
I'm kidding. Got quiet and no one said anything. So, like,
I mean the jokes, I watched it in like 2013 when it was nearing a decade old, and a lot of the jokes still hit for me.
Yeah.
Old
there's
school
no way. I don't know. There's a lot
Go
of
on.
jokes that would make no sense if you have zero. I mean, if you have zero awareness of early 2000s culture, I think you're kind of like weird. But even if you weren't alive for it, it's like, come on, like you have the internet, you know. I don't know. I
It
think
is goofy enough to the point where, like, even if you don't know what the cameos are, what they do with the characters is still funny enough.
yeah, that's like that's what makes it work. It's like really zany and weird, and does like a bunch of like really dumb, nonsensical stuff that it like that's kind of more the humor and less like I don't know, topic of the week bullshit that South Park does, but whatever.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
in conclusion, I can't wait for Mr. Beast to show up in Clone High too.
That'd be
Mr.
fun.
Beast!
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Boo! That would be
Nostalgic
kind
critic,
of funny.
nostalgia critic and Clone High.
Oh my god.
You know what? You know what? Here's what you do. Gandhi feels like he's out of touch with the person he's cloned after, because he doesn't know anything about philanthropy. So he learns from Mr. Beast how to be a generous person.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Gandhi's gonna show up in the last episode, and they're gonna be like, "Where have you been, Gandhi?" He's like, "Oh, I've been playing Minecraft for 3 years."
He goes, Mr. Beast from the internet.
Mr. Beast
I've heard of that.
and Elon Musk.
Double trouble.
Yeah, Elon Musk was getting cameos left and right.
Yeah, he was friends with Justin Roiland, so you know.
Of course he was.
Yeah, two idiots friends with each other.
There was
Both of them.
there needs to be like it'd be even funnier, just like a celebrity who refused to sign on.
Like
It's like
asked.
it's like an obviously, it could be like a caricature that looks like a particular celebrity. So it's like cameo who didn't sign on. Just like, yes, I am that person.
Yes, I am Tom Hawks.
Tom Hawks.
You know, if it's Tom Hanks or Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk.
They put Tom Hanks and Tony Hawk into the teleporter, and they came out fused. Now you just have a guy who's an actor who's kind of good at skateboarding.
Whoa! I can't believe it. It's Chet Hanks. He's here.
Whoa. Anyway,
You know what? A Chet Hanks cameo would actually be funny.
last topic. Would you recommend Clone High, Alex?
Yes, I very much would. If you enjoy silly types. If you enjoy silly humor, like that can be found in like the Naked Gun movies or Airplane, and you enjoy animation and the work of Phil Lord and Chris Miller, I would highly recommend it.
Other Alex.
If you're boring and like your sense of humor is like I don't like references or I don't I don't know, then no. But otherwise, if you have like a sense of humor about things, then yeah, I totally would recommend it. I feel like a lot of people would not like it. Like I feel like if I showed my show, if I showed this to my mom, I think she'd think it's like stupid.
Yes.
No disrespect to her, but it's just like certain older people might be like, this is so dumb. Like, what is this? It's like, but if you're not like that, I think you could like it. I don't know.
Right.
I
Foil.
recommend it.
Okay. Well, yes, I would definitely recommend it because, for starters, I mean, it's only like 13 or so episodes, so not like you're gonna have to watch like 6 seasons worth of the show. So even if you don't like it, I mean, you can at least watch it and see if you do like it. No, it's also the fact that it's a 2000 show, so that's another plus. Yeah,
Yeah.
recommend it. Pretty neat, funny
Right.
show.
Same here. I'll recommend it to most people. I think it's one of the funniest shows ever written, where like it's character execution and the writing is what really makes the show.
Absolutely not. I hate that show. Like for real, it's disgusting. It's sexist. It's
It's
offensive. It makes
sexist,
fun of
racist.
disabled people. Uh, Super racist. A character didn't say the N word, but they said the phrase N word, and I thought of it, and I was like, I would never think that word. No, it's a
And
good
I didn't
show.
think Mr. Aaron had joined us on the podcast.
It's just-
Yeah, oh my gosh, that's what you just said. A character said the N word, and they didn't say it, but it made me think about it. It's like I would never say that. That's such a good. That's like a clone high. Something good clone high or something. It's really funny.
But yeah, no, it's you could watch it. I would take it with a grain of salt in case you might be offended by like uh disability jokes or just like uh just just remember it's a 2000 show. They didn't know better.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I recommend it. It's especially if you're like a fan of like Scrubs, for instance, because the people who made Scrubs worked on that show.
Right. Well, it didn't come from like a hateful place. The climate was definitely different in the 2000s in terms of what was off limits in terms of humor. I will say, but most of it does age well.
Yeah, for the most part. Don't worry about not getting most of the references. Like it's one of those shows where they throw like a 1,000 jokes a minute. So like for every one referential joke, you'll get like 5 gags that aren't a reference. So pretty
The
good
show
time.
is at its best when it's just doing like nonsense. It's great.
After a long day of work, when your wife gives you a cigar and a bourbon, you and the kids sit down in front of the radio and you listen to some Clone High.
Hey, way
Yeah.
back in the
Your
1980s.
dad wife.
Yeah, Clone High was that's why it's so hard to find. Clone High premiered so far back. It was like after the fireside chats, they would turn on Clone High.
Yeah,
And people in
you
the
could
30s
say
are
that.
like, "Who is this interesting JFK character?"
Look at this Cleopatra. Now ain't she a doll? I wouldn't mind taking her down to the old dance or the hoedown or
Who's
Oh,
Natty?
no.
People in the
the
30s
snap.
listening to Clone High, like, "Who in the blazes is Elvis?"
Oh,
Snagglepuss.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the Elvis joke at the beginning, where there's 2 Elvis clones. There's
Yeah, the
young
Elvis
skinny
twins
kids
released
and then
it
the
so
fat
good.
one.
That's
Yeah,
good.
one of them's got like fucking a healthy lunch, and the other one's like, I got 30 deep fried sandwiches and horse tranquilizers.
The Elvis twins. I love that.
All right.
Van Gogh's an underrated Clone High character. I love
Oh
that
yeah, he's good too.
he's like this kind of like I don't know, maybe he's my type, I don't know, like in
He's-
terms of the animation.
Yeah,
like I tormented artist type.
I
Just,
like George Washington
small,
Carver.
and his little peanut.
Yeah,
the
peanut arms.
Dana Arms. We call it. I got a great movie for you. Call it Black and Tan.
No, it's like you're something's black, and I'm Dan Tory Jones, and it's called Black and Tan. Black and Tan.
Black and Tan.
High five, racial pride.
I can't believe Rush Hour sold Clone High and
So
we're
I
like,
have-
yeah, we're gonna do Black and Tan.
Oh,
Black and Tan and Chris
Fucking-
Tucker.
Well, I was gonna say like the Wiz Khalifa song, but never mind.
Black and
uh,
yellow.
yeah.
Jesus.
What was I gonna say to diverge from what this topic? The joke of like I can see I have eyes underneath my eyebrows.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't get why he does that. I just think they just thought it'd be funny if he just said it that way. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold on. We forgot an important Clone High character. You forgot that skunk, the try and catch me, bitch.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
'cause for literally
The-
no
something
reason,
to-
like Scudward's like plot just devolves into like a Looney Tunes thing
Yeah.
for no reason. It just happens. And it's like the rest of the episode. It's just
Like, when you're editing this, pitch shift me.
Bite my shiny metal ass.
cut out.
yeah.
You cut out like.
I just remember that peanut that George Washington Carver had and Tooner had animated. I think.
Yes.
Listen, when you're editing, or hey, I'll volunteer to edit if you don't feel like it. We'll just put the actual clip of the skunk saying "trying to catch me, bitch." So let's all pretend he did a perfect impersonation right now.
Yeah. That's so funny.
No. Do a clip from like Futurama or something. Like just a complete non sequitur.
Like, damn,
That
Yeah,
was so funny. Good one.
that was a good Fry impression.
Wow, that was so funny. Oh my god, are you single?
Oh.
Oh my
that's
god, I can feel my belt loosening for you.
Oh my god, I can feel my rising.
Anyway,
Ad.
end of the
Bleep that out.
podcast.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play the new Mario Kart tracks.
Any last words, guys?
I've been Jem. I've been Izzy.
Wesley.
Wesley, Izzy.
I've been Nolan. No.
You can't be the Nolan. Nobody should be the Nolan.
I've been your Tom Green for the evening.
Alex the Menace.
I'm I don't know what to say. Actually, off-
Foil, aka Toots.
Sublime. I may be
I just
blind.
You can't just you can't just go Ira. That's not what he said.
Blasphemy.
I
Tooner?
beg to differ.
I'm
I'm the biggest Clone High fan. I confirm that's all he
well,
says.
it's my podcast, so I'm the pan pizza here.
Okay.
Hey, don't be that mean. Don't be that hard on yourself.
Have more self-respect for yourself.
Anyway, end the
You
podcast. Listen to G-Spot on the G-Spot. Playing now.
Follow me on TikTok, Zodiac_clown.
Wait, are we doing the promotion thing or whatever? Or
No, it's the end of the podcast.
Follow me on Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch. Alex likes Toons.
Over.
podcasting that I mentioned.
Follow everyone everywhere. All at
Our
once.
voices are fading away. The clip of Clown.
The awards
clip
were
of Clown High is playing right now.
movies. We talk about movies.
Bye.
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 Oh, wait, okay, bye.